Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the WCW Worldwide Review Series for the 14th of March 1992. We continue this series. Johnny B. Bad is out first. Bad is certainly going towards the babyface run at the point. Really basic stuff. Arm drags, hip tosses, and the like on the enhancement talent he's working with at the time. He has not moved towards the babyface thing completely, but is almost there by this point. And he, arm ringers, arm bars, and the like, hits the kiss that don't miss, and the basic stuff. We then see a promo for Larry Zbyszko. Zbyszko at the time, coming off the AWA run over the last little while, and is a key member of the Dangerous Alliance, at least for the next 3 months anyway. Then we see the benefit of Ron Simmons versus Tracy Smothers. Smothers is a guy who I think is terribly underrated for his run at the national level. I think he was phenomenal and had a lot going for him at the time. Ron Simmons is here, and Simmons, had been less than 6 months before in the main focus of the main event area with Lex Luger, but that didn't go well. Simmons takes his opponent to the outside, sends him into the guardrail, and does some, basic brawling here. Simmons has not exactly looked great in the last little while, but does manage to hit a shoulder tackle and some other basic moves here. 1, 2, 3 gets a victory as he's building towards being the champion within about 6 months or a little less here. Sting mentions going at it with Rick Rude, wanting to get even with Rick Rude. Tag team of Terrence Taylor and Greg Valentine against Firebreaker Chip. And I believe Curtis Thomas is the other enhancement. Well, maybe not enhancement talent here, but anyway. Ranger Ross, Firebreaker Chip, not exactly your best team here. Taylor and Valentine do team for the majority of the year, back and forth with the U.S. Tag Team Championships, including the Freebirds. Babyfaces take over on Valentine. Arm bars cut the ring off on him and basically keep him under control for the next little while. Valentine as a tag team wrestler makes a lot of sense at the time because he's slowing down a little bit career-wise versus where he was, let's say certainly the 70s and even throughout the 80s. So having him in a tag team position is not a bad idea. Firebreaker Chip manages to hold on to Taylor. Taylor at the time kind of bounces around wrestling quite a bit. Chin crusher by Taylor and doesn't get all he wants, but gets enough to remain in solid control of his career-related fate. Cut the ring off on the babyfaces for the next several minutes. Taylor and Valentine are in control till the babyfaces take over. Vertical suplex blocked, and babyfaces take a vertical suplex on Taylor for a little while. Eventually, though, Valentine gets a vertical suplex of his own, dumps the guy backwards, and eventually gets some interference with the hammer elbow drop. 1, 2, 3. Taylor and partner are victorious. Larry Zbyszko promises to get rid of anyone who is a problem to the Dangerous Alliance. Then we see a promo where Medusa is demanding to see Ricky Steamboat get past the Ninja, and then we see highlights from Super Brawl with the match between Rick Rude and Ricky Steamboat, and the Ninja knocking Steamboat out with the phone. Obviously, question about who the Ninja is there. Ricky Steamboat wants to get even with Rick Rude and is sick of dealing at level with the Dangerous Alliance, as one would be. Eric Bischoff is the talking head that is promoting all of this stuff at the time. I love this time period. Harley Race is reminding us that, in fact, we do need to be worried about the future of Sting, as Vader is going to no fear, no pain his way to the World Championship. At least he believes so. Hype piece for Jesse Ventura on movie sets and and basic stuff there. Ventura obviously hired to raise the value of WCW properties, including worldwide as a whole. Steiner Brothers are here. They are going around with the um, attempted tag team championship run. They're hyped. Also, we see the Freebirds, Garvin and Hayes, talking about wanting to hold the U.S. championships and the regular tag team championships as we go forward. Steiners are talking about wanting to be tag team champions as well. A lot more promos than average, and a short match, I guess, approach to Zbyszko and Eaton getting. Zbyszko gets Frankensteiner, and there we go. We go into the main segment of the show, and we're actually another enhancement challenge match here. Bagwell in an enhancement talent match. Get some roll throughs with arm drags and the like. Nothing really worth writing home about there. Bagwell obviously getting some drop kicks off, and eventually the hanging suplex, cradle suplex, gives him the victory to close out the day. Run-ins attempted by the Dangerous Alliance, and they take out or try to take out Bagwell. Steiners and Bagwell continue to go, or Steiners and Eaton and Anderson continue to go here. Obviously, their feud going to be set up pretty aggressively going forward, but that will close the show with the Steiners showing dominance over Eaton and Anderson going forward. In any event, we'll be back with more right after this.